Hey everybody, it's me, WCWA Bossman, and this is my review of TNA Slamiversary 2009, which took place from Detroit, Michigan. And this show, in my opinion, was a really good showing for TNA, and here's just some of my thoughts on it. They started out the night with an X Division King of the Mountain match, which I thought was a really good thing to do, because it could get the crowd really hyped up and into the pay-per-view itself. And that match um, pitted the top X Division stars that we've seen feuding with each other for the past few months, and the champion, Suicide, retained. And like I said, the match is pretty good, so I give that match at least a one thumb up rating, in my opinion. Um, then we had, if I'm not mistaken, I actually don't know the order, come to think of it. But the matches I will talk about were the Monsters Ball. That was a mixed Monsters Ball, meaning teams of male and female, as it was Raven and Daphne versus Taylor Wilde and Abyss, which was, this match was not as much of a train wreck as I thought it was going to be, but I was shocked to see Daphne actually go into the tax. Um, it was a really good small match for what it was set up to be, and like I said, the women actually really proved their mettle in this match. So I'm really, I was really impressed by that. And of course, Taylor Wilde and Abyss came out the winners. The only thing that to me was a little odd was that Abyss was carrying Taylor Wilde out over her shoulder, and Taylor Wilde acted like she was unconscious, and I don't know why. Because I don't know anything that happened there that could have knocked her unconscious. That's just me. But anyway, um, yeah. Um, another thing I'll mention is that we didn't see a lot of promo spots. We saw most of the promo spots with the backstage interviews having to do, of course, with the world title King of the Mountain match. But I was happy that they didn't turn it into an Impact episode with a lot of backstage promos. That was decent. You know, they had their video packages about every match, but they didn't talk too long. So that was good. Um, Beer Money Incorporated did become tag team champions as they defeated Team 3D for the TNA tag team titles, with the interference from the British invasion. What a shock there. Um, Everybody knew. I think that's actually around the business. You could kind of see, if you pay any sort of attention, that that's where that one was going. Um, but anyway, congratulations to Beer Money. I actually hope that they don't keep them heel, because that crowd wanted them to win so bad that even at some points, even though they mostly cheered the Dudleys, when the Dudleys first came out, you heard kind of a mixed reaction. And the people cheered the Beer Money Inc. more than they did the Dudleys. You know, so I really hope they turn Beer Money to faces and whatnot. And I would, it would be interesting to see the British invasion and the and I almost called them the Dudley Boys. But yeah, and the Dudleys there. I know they're not called the Dudleys, but it would be nice to see them feud. You know, um, The other thing I want to mention is that they didn't um they didn't have uh, Angelina Love, excuse me, lose the title to um Victoria's character, which her new name escapes me now, and I'm sorry. But they dropped the ball there. They really needed to have her character go over because Angelina Love's character, as much as you can tell she's trying, they really need to have a dominant female in there representing the Knockouts division who actually knows how to wrestle. And Victoria's character is that person. So TNA really missed the boat there. But I hope they recorrect that. Um, then, the most shocking thing I'll have to say that most fans that watch it will say is that, you know, Samoa Joe helped Kurt Angle win the TNA Heavyweight Championship, which wasn't a shock if you watched just even interactions tonight. But yeah, Kurt Angle is now the TNA World Heavyweight Champion because of Samoa Joe, and so I guess Samoa Joe's gonna be in the Main Event Mafia, and he's a heel now. So take that for what you will. I think he was a heel anyway because the crowd was booing the crap out of Samoa Joe all night. Um, but I know this is just a spotty review. I didn't go over every match because, quite frankly, I watched it, but I didn't pay close attention to every match because not every match kept my interest, but I hit the main ones, in my opinion, and all in all, though, out of a scale from 1 to 10, I'll give this pay-per-view maybe a 7.5, 7 to a 7.5. It was good, and, you know, it wasn't spectacular, but it wasn't horrible, and I hate the people that watch these pay-per-views and rate them at 4s and 3s and say they sucked, because, you know what, this was a decent pay-per-view. So, in my opinion, TNA did a great job, and you can message me or rate me, whatever, but all my friends on YouTube, I will catch you next time with more thoughts. Probably of Raw tomorrow night when Trump does the commercial free stuff. But I will catch you all next time.